or lady?
Yes, yes, you can manipulate the lord or lady. That is absolutely a thing.
And the entire group. Because
Uh,
there's no.
yeah, like, cause like you could, I guess like, cause like what you did for the when they were trying to burn down the building, like you wanted to manipulate them, how it
As a
go bad
collective.
as a collective in that situation going bad. I
Hmm.
would allow it, but like so like if you had like a specific intent, I would allow you to manipulate them. Otherwise, I would say it'd probably just you could like manipulate just one of them. So like if you wanted to manipulate the lord or lady, which is kind of the power packing one of the bogies, or
Okay, I will manipulate the lord or lady and try to get them to leave in any
Mm.
way I can. I'm going to move your cards up, Flo.
okay,
I'm not sure what deck it is, or if you're going to pull the cards out.
uh, oh yeah, sorry.
No. Ooh, I like that four. Okay. Seeing as ace is the highest, I'm going to manipulate it into this arrangement so that they can botch whatever they do. And I'm going to see if I can use the specific intent of leave.
Okay,
So, yeah, that'll be what I do. I'll kind of like fling my arm into the room and do whatever it is my power does, if it has any physical effects, which I have no idea. Um, and pull on the threads of fate, if we will.
okay. So what happens is it attempts like a dimensional pocket like opens up, and it like attempts to hide in it itself, but I'm gonna take that four, and it fails at this, and it accidentally knocks one of the other bogeys into the dimensional pocket,
Oh.
and then it closes up, and it like like starts freaking out like no. uh, so which puts us back at the top of the order. Uh, I think what's going to happen is a couple of them are going to then a couple of small bogeys are going to dimension step outside the building. That's going to be the action. They're going to dimension step so they are outside the building with Howard and Flo.
Perfect.
Wonderful.
Which brings us back to no.
Okay. The one that is climbing on me, I'm gonna try and punch him again.
Solid strategy.
I look.
When
It
all else
can't.
fails.
It quite literally can't go any worse.
That sounds like a challenge.
Yeah.
All right. Seven
Let's
of
see what the
hearts.
cards say.
That's not gonna do it. 10 of
Oh, but that's
clubs. Not.
complication.
That's a
Okay.
complication. Well, I have a strength of
Oh,
3.
Nope.
I got one more. I've got one more. 5 of diamonds. I guess I'll go with the 7 of hearts.
Okay. Let's see, what's slow guy's defense is that's a 7.
Yes.
Yeah,
Unless I get to add anything to that. Nope.
unfortunately, a 7's not good enough.
Not
Like
gonna cut it.
you hit him, but you don't hit him hard enough because
Yep.
he's holding on to your leg, so it's easy to hit him, but you don't
Yeah.
hit him hard enough.
So he and I are just comically scrabbling in the middle of the air.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep. That's fair.
Which brings us to Flo.
All right. Now that there's, I'm just gonna take my pistol and aim at one of the bogeys that are now outside with Howard and I. Let's see. What are what's the trait for guns? Is it, or what am I drawing?
Oh, agility gun. If you have the
Okay.
gun skill.
All right, so it's 2+1. Okay, so I get to draw 3. Oh my god. Where can I roll this? Okay. Ooh.
Ooh. Keep that.
You know what? I'm just gonna keep that. Yeah.
That is a hit.
Yes. Okay.
Um.
All right.
What's the damage on your pistol?
So it's a
Suit
damage
plus
is
1.
suit +1.
Which is good for you because you got a good draw there.
Yeah.
Let's see.
So it's ooh.
There it is. So 5 damage. And since you also drew a spade, I'm gonna say you're lucky enough that the one you shoot is one of the ones that was already hurt.
Nice.
Which
Nice.
doesn't kill it, but it's very wounded. Howard.
Awesome.
Righty then. Okay. I will pull out my pistol, and you said there were 2 that walked out, or was it just the one?
Yeah, there's 2.
I will shoot the other one then.
Okay.
I'm gonna move that there. So I can pull 3 cards. 1. Oh.
Mm.
Oh.
You don't hit it.
Oh.
It's a little faster than you expect, but there's no complications or anything. You just miss. It's like I said, it's a little faster than you think, and it's like doing this, and you pull the trigger, and it like jumps to the side.
Ah, snake movement. Yes.
Yeah,
Serpentine.
exactly. That's what it does. Let's see.
I think with that, he just lets out an exasperated sigh, like, oh god, I hate these things.
All right, which brings us to the Lord Lady. Let's see if we can't use one of their other powers for something. There it is.
I'm just really worried about that eighth.
Yeah.
I've tried to delay it as much as I can.
Okay. So what's gonna happen is technically it's going to attempt to hit
Oh,
All right.
oh man, that was the best expression, Teddy. Just like
so it was going to attempt to hit the it was gonna attempt to hit Howard and Flo
Oh
with
my
a sonic
God.
scream, but the glass was going to be in the way anyway, so it was just going to do a massive amount of damage to us with the sonic screen to the glass.
Mm-hmm.
But instead, what happened? Well, it hits the glass and the glass breaks, and some of the ones that you panicked earlier now like run out of the building because they can. But a couple of them also got in the way. They were running around. I think the botch is that it accidentally kills a couple of its friends.
Sure.
But when a couple of them die, they like look around and they peace out. Like the ones that were outside, dimension step 20 feet away from you and are running. The ones that were inside, like they're getting out of the building and they're going. Some of them died. They're out. They're more like prankster creatures than like
I yell
murderers. So
I yell after these little critters and I'm like, you better run.
And I just look at Flo like, you know, we need to let them run. Can we not antagonize them?
They're fine. They're just little. Let's go. Noel? And I run in.
I'm working on it.
Is the one on Noel still on Noel?
Oh no,
Or
that
did
one
he,
took
like-
off too. That one,
good.
it
Excellent.
dropped to the ground and it took off as well. But you now also hear the guy behind the counter growling.
Oh,
Like
oh, he's
running?
alive.
Oh, he's alive.
All right. So are they all gone?
Yes, they're all gone.
Okay. All right. I will fly on over behind the counter, and look down. You all right, champ?
So he's very groggy. It looks like something hit him over the head with something heavy, and he's missing his left hand.
Ooh.
So what? Bogies are they're like by the game description they're little pranksters, right? They do pranks that cause harm, like lots of physical damage or
Cool prank. Steal a hand.
That was the prank? Oh my god.
What a little
So-
scamp!
so-
He
so-
stole a hand.
Yeah,
Can you
Bastards.
imagine?
they're not nice, but once you killed one of them, they're like, nope, we don't want any of this anymore. Or once some of them died, they pieced out. They didn't want to fight anymore. But yeah, they took this guy's hand and then bashed him over the head. Probably when he started screaming, they didn't want to hear it anymore, so they bashed him over the head.
Oh wow. I want to find like something like a rope, like some sort of like makeshift tourniquet, so like staunch that bleeding. I don't know how much he's been bleeding out.
Okay.
Howard just looks over at it and goes, well, I'm either going to note the time of death or...
Howard,
He is definitely still alive. We are
What?
taking
great
him.
manners. Gosh.
We are taking him to the next hospital, and then we are continuing on.
Or you could listen to me. You have power over light and heat. cauterize the wound.
It's really more light. Let me double check and make sure I can heat well enough to do that.
Like,
I guess I do have laser.
oh my god.
That is definitely more of an attack kind of situation. Teddy, would you allow it to?
It would be I would allow it, but it would be
A flip?
roll. Yeah, it'd be definitely a flip to do it with such precision.
Oh my
All right.
god.
Well, it's not like
you
he's going to lose more of a hand.
No, just his arm. Continue on.
I'll
Howard
go
sits
ahead.
down eagerly.
Okay, let me double check here. Let me make
Oh
sure
my
I
God.
flip correctly. Let's take a look here.
Let's see,
Trade action.
I would say it'd probably be either expertise for handling your power or agility for doing it with precision.
We're gonna go with expertise because I get 2 of those instead of 1.
Nice.
Thank God.
Okay, 8 of diamonds, not terrible, but I'm gonna
Nobody.
take this queen of diamonds instead.
Yeah.
All right.
So yeah, you managed to cauterize his wound, and
Whew.
save him from bleeding out more. There's decent size of blood, which is what you smelled. There's some decent sized pool of blood next to him that you smelled earlier. But you cauterize it. You will realize just in time to redirect it so you don't do too much damage to him.
Wait, was he awake while we were caught up?
Oh no.
Oh yeah, he was. He screamed.
Oh, God.
He screamed in panic a little bit, but you managed.
I can just
to,
imagine like Howard there with some popcorn going, "This is great. I love this."
I mean, like,
I'm just horrified. I'm like, what is this road trip?
Like it's just like he screams for like a second, then passes out from
Okay.
pain and
Yeah.
shock. But
I was about to knock him with a pistol just to put him out of his misery.
and then you have to redirect it away to burn a hole in the floor, so you don't do too much damage to his arm. But yeah, you managed to cauterize the wound. You probably still want to get him to a hospital.
Well, is there a phone? Maybe we can just call in and like an ambulance, or do we want to do this ourselves? Because that's going to be a lot of red tape already.
I think we drop him off and say we found him largely like this because we did. Bunch of little shitter, demons in the gas station.
Sorry, but who on earth would believe that we saw demons in a gas station?
Yeah, let's not.
I think a lot of people would. I can fly. This is a weird world, my friend.
Okay, but we're capers. There's a difference. We cannot speak of literal hellspawn summoning into our world. Can you imagine the panic?
Howard's got a point.
All right, fine.
What do you mean I've got a point? I always have a point.
How about this?
The one that makes sense.
You two can figure out what we're gonna do with him. I hold up the gas can and the fuel line. I'm going to fix the broken car that the mob gave us.
You might want to get multiple gas cans for the road so we don't have this.
Trouble.
Yeah, I don't want
don't-
to visit another gas station.
That's fair. I look at his cauterized hand. I'm gonna go ahead and make a solid he owes us, and I grab like 3 more gas cans.
Okay, yeah. All things you can do. All right, and yeah, there's of course a phone somewhere. There's probably also like a payphone outside the gas station that you could drop a nickel in and.
Oh well, have we
Too poor
decided
for
to
that.
drop? Okay, yeah, we'll just call it in.
Mm-hmm.
We'll summon an ambulance. That way we don't have to answer any awkward questions.
Yeah, we'll just call it in, hang
Should
up.
we add a little note at the bottom we found him like this, little smiley face?
Okay, yeah, you call in. Simple
Yeah, sure,
enough.
why not?
And who's gonna try to fix the car?
I'll do it.
Okay, so
Yeah, Noel had the
expertise mechanical.
Would conveyance work?
I'm going to assume probably. Let me look at it, 'cause I
I would
don't
try to
think
fix
there's
the
any
guy who probably
reason
blew it up.
not to. Yeah, I'll say it works.
Cool. All right, so that'll be 3 flips for me, which is good because that's not going to help us. I'll flip one more. Oh, come on. And there we go. All right, I will go with the 8 of spades because a complication on a club is probably, with the car, probably not a great thing to work with.
Yeah, so what happens is you get it on there and you think you have it on there, right? And then you notice that it's you almost leave it, and then as you're getting out you realize, oh hey, I gotta, and you reach up and you push it back on all the way. So it's in there, you tighten all the clamps down and everything's good to go.
Excellent. All right, we're good on my end.
let's get the hell out of here.
Mhm.
Road trip. This is exactly what I expected when any of us left that goddamn town.
And the National Lampoon's Family Vacation music plays in the background.
Yeah. Yeah, you hit the road. And things go a little smoother for a while, and
The most part.
yeah, I mean the days passes by. Assume at some point you stop for food, or do you keep going?
Imagine needing food.
Yep.
Brought to you by Howard. But yeah, we probably will have to stop for food eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And maybe switch drivers if Chase is getting tired.
Yeah, I mean, I drive for a while, but I 100% anticipate, like, we trade off, like, 8-hour shifts so that the
Yeah.
other two can sleep at points so that we can just drive straight through the night. I stole enough gas from the nice man with one hand that that we should be able to get a good chunk of the way through the state without having to stop for an extended period of time. But sooner or later that will crop up as well. I don't imagine cars back in the 40s got the best mileage.
Probably not.
No.
No, they don't.
Yeah, so you stop for food at a diner. There wasn't exactly fast food that you could stop at. So yeah, you pull into a diner. And...
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm like, were there drive-throughs yet?
Oh no.
Oh.
Hang on, when were the McDonald's actually invented? I'm gonna...
I was just wondering that.
McDonald's as we know it was
1955.
yeah.
Oh,
But in San Bernardino. So, close.
how interesting.
But yeah, so you stop at a diner, you get a burger. Things go. Considering how the drive started, things go better. And
See, this is the part that scares me, when you start saying things are going better.
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm I'm scarfing food and just downing coffee and trying to erase the memories of the past several hours.
Howard's sitting there kind of grumpy, like, I should have interrogated one of those little goblins, or maybe even a gas person, as he sips his tea.
Now it's kind of like for this part of the drive, it's like a montage of, like the map with the little dots.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Like,
no.
The Indiana Jones.
yeah,
And then,
yeah.
then it like intercut with you like stopping at a diner and eating, or filling the car up or like probably there's like a one where the map like starts to go the wrong way or something, and then like it's
So
either
that's when
like
Howard's driving.
That's Howard.
and then and then like then there's like a montage of like everyone arguing that you're going the wrong way, and then like Howard doesn't believe you until he sees the ocean. He's like, oh no.
Like, I can imagine him like point blank refusing to acknowledge he's does anything wrong.
But it
Yeah.
does give us an excuse to have a nice beachside dinner.
Yeah, he's,
In Howard's defense, he was thinking of a boat and going after it at the time.
it's probably late at night too, so it's just no, I'm not going the wrong way. We're going after the boat.
Oh,
Eventually, you get towards northern California, where you start seeing redwoods and start, big, beautiful, beautiful trees. Of course, headlights have been disappearing behind you as you go and stuff, and then you notice a car speeding towards you because you didn't notice it right away because it had its headlights off. And then it gets right up, so it's like almost on your bumper, and then it turns on its headlights.
Whoa!
God, what the heck? Oh, man.
Well, I guess I could have interrogated all of you afterwards, so, positives to that.
All
Maybe
right.
we should pull over and let them pass, or maybe this is something else.
This might be something else. I can fly out to check it out if you want.
I can try and puncture the tires with weird probability magic.
Yeah, maybe there's something ahead of us that we won't hit that they will. You could certainly try that.
You could.
Yeah, go for
Can
it.
I affect the probability of the car? Here's the real question.
Yeah, their car.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can
our
do that.
car. Okay, their car. Let's see what damage I can do without leaving my feet.
All right. Let's see. Let's pull some cards here.
Why are these good cards? Oh, here we go. Now, let's see. We'll take the queen to be the end, because that is obviously the best. This does have a complication, but because it's high, it would probably also mean a success. So I'll give them a boon, but in exchange, they will fail. Whatever it is they're trying to do.
Okay. So what happens is they're gonna ram you, right? They're gonna ram into the back of your car. In which case, whoever's driving, so both of you will have to make a check to stay on the road.
Is it still? Did we switch? Was Howard?
I'm probably in the back now, because I'd
Okay.
have to extend my hand out to do
Okay.
whatever it is I do.
I guess I'll be behind the wheel then.
Okay. So, agility, conveyance for driving.
Oof. All right. I'll just draw. I just get to draw 2 then. Oh boy. Where is that? Okay.
You still have these cards up here, which are yours. Except
which
minus
ones?
the ones up the top here.
Oh, those are. Oh, okay.
Those are still your cards, don't worry. You still have
Yeah.
your jack with complication.
Oof.
Either way, you're going to get a complication.
Yeah, it looks like either way. Ah.
Take the jack. That way you stay on the road.
Oh yeah. Because Jack is it's still a success.
It's a high.
There's
yeah.
no complication. Yeah, we'll go with the Jack.
Okay. So let's see. Well, this guy has two. So what's gonna happen is gonna flip the 4, and there's Jack with the complication. So they'll stay on the road, but they fall way back. It's their complication. They're like kind of puttering around. Like either they damaged their car or something else happened, but they're able to still follow you, but not keep up.
Okay. Oh, thank God. They would have flipped that Queen of Hearts instead.
So, but now you know. Now you know for sure somebody is behind you. They're definitely trying to get you off the road.
Just more crap we need.
Oh, come on. We had a very good run without dealing with anything other
Was
than going the wrong way.
maybe like 10 hours.
Yeah.
All right.
At least we're here.
We are here.
Yeah.
Can't you poke your hand out and melt their tires? No.
Yeah, I can certainly try.
Or blow up their engine. Even better for us.
That would take a lot more. But I can definitely aim for their tires there.
I should keep driving, right? You want me to keep driving, y'all? Just
Yes,
Well,
please.
I would rather not die yet. So, please.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Let's.
Wanted to check, and I keep driving.
All right, I will go ahead and draw for laser. That's going to be expertise.
Yeah.
Okay. And honestly, I'm going to go ahead and just keep that.
Okay.
Yeah. Nice.
You, 10. You get what you want. You pop some tires.
Just
Put a
pop
hole in the engine. You know they're not following you. They can't follow
Yeah.
you anymore. You just
I
watch.
flip him the bird as we peel
just do a
away.
laser line.
You watch the headlights come to a dead stop and unable to follow you. You continue to drive through and you pass through into Oregon from Northern California into the bottom of Oregon and make your way. Oh, that's the wrong spot. Make your way towards. Don't choose. I keep clicking on the wrong tab. And it's Portland, which I believe sends you the first major city you hit. I believe is Eugene. But let me.
Upper
I can't remember which one's which. Oh no.
east of.
Yeah, no. Oh, Medford would be the first major city you hit. And then Eugene, Salem, and then Portland.
I'll admit now that I have no idea of American
That's fine.
geography.
It's fine. None of us do.
We've gone a long way and have crossed a border.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
That's the essentials of it.
Yeah, it sounds about right. Yeah, Medford and then Eugene is farther up. And then and pass by Salem and then Portland, yeah.
Ooh, Salem.
But this is West Coast Salem, so I don't know if it's
Oh.
Yeah. West Coast Salem doesn't have quite the history to my knowledge that.
Yeah,
East
I'm
Coast-
pretty sure it's not the Salem.
Don't raise my hopes like this.
Wrong side of the
sorry.
country.
I'm sorry. Yeah, it's just one highway. The highway, yeah, we're just driving the Highway 5 the whole time.
Yeah.
Except for when we took the detour to the ocean.
Yeah,
You know.
as you do.
Yeah, so you pass through Medford, uneventful. But say stop for food in Eugene, and as you're sitting, you notice a couple of shady characters walk in, and one has like the tape you would put on your nose if you broke it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
And his eyes are still like bruised, or there's still bruises around his eyes, like he broke his nose very recently.
Hmm.
I do believe we have some guests with us soon. Should we play good hosts and show them a great time with our powers, or
I want to
If-
see what they do first. We're in
Yeah,
the
I
diner,
wanna-
right?
Yeah, you're in a diner. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
we're
kind of
gonna-
just want to I just want to eye them like
We've already showed them what we can do. Maybe they'll be smart and lie low.
not if they're the government. Lord
I
knows they're going to
said
try and-
maybe.
Yes, well, wishful thinking isn't going to do much for us now, will it?
Eh, maybe not. Let's just. I'm with Flo on this one, though. Let's see what they do.
All right, all right. For the moment things look like they're going to go bad, Lord knows I will be raising my hand and trying to
That-
manipulate probability for them.
Well, please do. It's been very helpful so far, and we appreciate
Yeah.
your work.
we were more than happy if you do that.
So, would you have sat at a booth or a table?
Preferably a booth. I
Probably a
think.
booth, yeah. We're just kind of
Or at the
More
bar, even.
enclosed.
Yeah, all those are
Mm-hmm.
that's a they whatever you sit, they sit like close,
Sure.
not with you, but the booth next to you, a table nearby.
is it like a booth over like
Yeah,
yeah.
when they're close enough to be able to watch you and maybe even hear what you're talking about, but they're trying not to look suspicious. They are hoping that you don't notice them.
Which means they're totally suspicious.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have like napkins in front of us or anything?
Yeah, there's napkins.
Okay, so can I take out a pen and just start like writing, do not mention our plans, and just like slide it to the other two?
Yep.
Yeah.
That'll work.
So as you eat your meal and you notice that you're being spied on, we're gonna go take our break. It's about that time. So we'll be back in
Sounds
about
good.
10 to 15
Nice.
minutes to play more Keepers Noir. So we will see you then. And we are on break.
Gonna kill more people.
Hooray, murder!
Oh god.
Oh,
Right.
no.
Time.
All right, we're gonna hop back in.
Alrighty.
All right.
Hello and welcome back to Nerds with Dice for some more 15 Days in Pasadena. They are in a diner and they have realized that the two characters who walk in and took a booth near them could possibly be the two that were following them. That ran them, and it's not one of them had a freshly broken nose. So what do you do? Do you just eat and kind of pretend like you don't notice, or do you confront them?
Since we're in public, I think it would behoove us to try and lie low in this very particular instance.
Yeah, is it is it pretty busy in this diner, or are there people?
There's enough customers that, like, if you made a scene, it would definitely draw attention from the police and such.
I'm sure once we get outside, it's another story. So I want to finish my meal.
Yes.
Yeah.
Regardless, if things take a turn south here, we do not get to finish eating.
Yeah. But
I'd
they
say.
also don't seem inclined to make a scene in the diner either.
Sure.
I grab a napkin and Howard's pen, and I write eat and then an arrow and then run? Question mark?
Yeah. Yeah.
Sounds fair.
Okay.
I like how we're just communicating by napkins, and I wonder if they can just look over and just see us almost playing with them.
No, they wouldn't be able to see the napkins because the booth would kind of hide that.
Oh, nice.
Great choice.
Yeah, booths are pretty high. High seats.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you finish eating. You get up. You pay. I'm sure you pay. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
we don't actually
Run with
eat and
payment,
run.
yeah.
We are civilized to a degree.
Yeah. I make sure to put a tip in case there is future damage.
Future damage. You mean very immediate future damage.
Impending damage.
Guaranteed.
Trying to be
Only if
optimistic,
they try to follow us out and murder us.
which seems very likely. Anyway, let's go.
Yep.
Yeah. As soon as you start paying, you stand up, and then they start paying, and
Could they be more obvious? Oh my
Can, if we ever
okay.
walk past them, can I just say out loud, I've never known. Do you guys realize that subtlety is a thing? And then just walk out?
As we leave, actually, while they're paying, I'm gonna dip out to the parking lot real quick. Do I see a car that is very definitely has like a spare tire on it?
yeah, and yeah. And it has
Cool.
like a damaged front end from running into the back.
Yeah,
of the
no,
car.
so I'm gonna go ahead and pop it.
Yeah.
Actually, no,
Pop
not gonna
all
pop that
of
one.
them.
I'm gonna go behind, like to the back of the car, and then pop the back two tires.
Cut the fuel line as well.
Yeah, pay
Insult to injury. Look, I have maybe 30 seconds to do this without it being hella suspicious. So I'm going to act quickly and now and do that just to ruin their day a little bit more. And I will hop in our car and get the engine going and pull up to the front of the diner.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's easy enough to pop a tire when you're not under stress or anything.
Right.
You
Just pew, pew.
So yeah, then you head over to your cars? Did everybody follow? Did you head going on ahead? And...
Oh yeah. I think I'm still behind the wheel, or
Like
I'm still in the back. Like,
right. I
yeah.
am driving immediately upon leaving, just because I was the one who went outside, and like
Okay.
I pull the car around, like just so we can hurry and leave.
yeah, I take shotgun.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me. They got. That's not better. Yeah, so it's a scene of like the movie scene of like you all pile in the car and you pull off. You know, you peel off and they come running out of the diner and they're like, "Why not?" And one throws a hat down on the ground. You know, then they realize the cars. Yeah.
I think
As I
Howard
peel
just in
off,
the
I
back,
just
just
flip the
waving
bird.
out like,
Yeah,
bye.
I flip the bird.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you get away, and they're not going to be able to follow you now, because now they're going to have to get towed and get new tires. It's going to take
some time.
Yeah, it's going to take some time, and by then you'll already be out of Eugene and on your way to Salem, and before they'd even be able to follow, you'd be in Portland. Do you, because you used a couple of contacts, do you have like a meeting place with some of your contacts, like either from Mr. Joseph or with contacts from Howard's dad in Portland?
We would probably have a place to stay from my end, but I don't know about meeting anyone. I don't know if I ever agreed to do that. Well, no, they'll probably punch me in the face.
Okay, so where's the place that you go when you get to Portland then?
He would probably have found us something abandoned. Like, the current theme with this is I had the old abandoned gas station, so it would have something quite similar to that, but somewhere in the city. But it would be furnished on the inside to be comfortable and livable. So I'm not sure if you can have any powers with that or anything, or if you want me to make it up on the spot.
Just make it up on the spot. That's fine.
I want to say abandoned warehouse somewhere in Portland.
I had a
That's just
feeling you would say warehouse.
I don't know. It's the first thing that came to me. Other
That's
than that
true.
was, but on the inside it would be nice and furnished with like.
Yeah, maybe
Obviously.
there's like a loft. Like,
Mhm.
you know, like
Yeah,
lofts are, well,
Yeah.
they're in now, but
Right.
but it's been furnished for 3 people. Obviously, he knows we're coming, and he knows that I have my associates.
It's like a quick little safe house setup.
Yeah, kind of.
there we go.
As soon as we get there, I just fall face first on a couch and all but pass out.
I hunt for the shower
Mm-hmm.
and then I pass out afterwards.
I'm just there in the little makeshift kitchen, like, my God, she's not even questioning where I managed to get this from. As I just sip my tea.
We don't ask questions.
Yeah, I feel at this point it's just like I'm just after all we've seen, it's the of my worries. And I'm just glad that you have like this context.
we got the hookup. That's all we really care about right
that
this
is
moment.
all I care
Fine.
about. I'm like, oh.
I'm just there, mate, having tea while you guys are just collapsed there, like, weak.
We did the most of the driving.
Yes, and I'm the reason why, they stopped
Yeah.
following us.
Yes.
Well, the first time, at least.
No, I popped their tires too.
I specified the first time.
Fair enough. I did that the first time too.
Okay.
It was a team
Dang.
effort.
Let out the car. Like,
Look, it was a team effort. I'm just very sleepy and grumpy right now.
Sounds like a you problem.
Yes.
I'm still passed out. I don't hear this bickering at all. I don't hear the sleepy bickering.
Howard, there's also like a manila envelope sitting probably on the coffee table for you.
Oh god, it's him. All right. I'll rip it open and just start reading its contents.
It has like information on this school. It has an address and a Mr. Roderick Williams, who your father and his people believe is in charge of it.
How wonderful. Well, seeing as these two are asleep, we'll have to investigate in the morning. Real question is, did he add any other information about any appointments he would like with me? And I kind of like rummage around in the envelope.
Yes, there is one for like, I don't know, 3 days from now.
Okay.
8:30 in the morning. It's not an immediate concern, but
Fair enough. Okay.
everybody goes to sleep. Get up in the morning and start doing preparations for the next leg of the investigation.
All right. I'll share
Sweet.
with them the contents of the envelope.
Okay. Well, we need to definitely look into the what's the word I'm looking for? Well, we still need to figure out, do we want to go straight for the school or do we want to try and find the boat?
Well, we would need to at least look at the school first if we find the boat, and then just go for the school. We're not going to do particularly well if we don't know how our way around it.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Did we get the location of the school? Or
Yeah, we got the address.
okay.
Yeah, it was in the envelope. Well, the school, in order to build, would have had to have filed permits. Maybe there's like blueprints or something on file at the at City Hall.
I like your thinking, but do you really think they would go through civil servants if it is a big government conspiracy like we think?
Well, they'd have to put something plausible on the line. It wouldn't be entirely on there, I would bet, but I have a feeling that we'd at the very least figure out what's on the first couple of floors. I would bet dollars to donuts that they've got a lot going on underneath the school.
Oh,
I'm guessing like
yeah.
basement base kind of situation, but the first couple of floors, just in case somebody were to accidentally go in and be able to make comparisons, they would want to go pretty close to the truth, at least starting off.
Yeah, and you're not wrong. If you're putting up a front, you gotta try to make an effort to.
Yep, that you have to have a front to put up.
MK Ultra, everyone.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you can go to the city hall and pull up some.
Sure. Flo, maybe you can throw your badge around a little bit, get us what we need.
Oh yeah. I definitely whipped it out and was just like, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Need to do some research on it. There's a possible case, a suspect, blah blah blah.
Right.
Et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Classified, classified, classified.
Yep.
They bring you out blueprints, copies of the blueprints. Like you get everything you need.
Mm-hmm.
Next, we'll need to find the Neptune something, or which I still stand by as a great name for a boat.
Yep.
But at least we can try and find a timeline for when they come into port.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe if we can get a cargo manifest as well, so we know what they think is in there.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, the boat is going into Astoria and then coming here to Portland. So we would need to go back up. It's about I think it's like an hour or so away.
Yeah.
To get there. But if we can figure out what's going on there, we can hop back over here.
Still, it wouldn't hurt getting the manifest.
Oh no, I was just pointing out that we gotta hop cities, so that's gonna
yes,
be
well.
yeah. Yep. All right, so yeah, we can head on over and maybe second verse same as the first. If not, we can file those special permits to get them.
Yeah, and you have flow, so now it's really a lot easier to.
Yes. We don't have to bribe people anymore.
Well, we didn't bribe him in the first place. We took out my license and basically said, I'm a private investigator,
right.
let me in.
Right.
But he definitely was angling to try to get a bribe out of you.
Oh yeah, most certainly. And then I just didn't have it at all.
But now you don't even have to worry with any of that. You just start flashing.
Woo! I'm just waving it around.
I feel like we both just collectively picked up flow and just like chucked it at them. And like,
Fix
you
it.
will let us in.
So
Key.
the manifest says like it's like machinery or something that would justify big boxes. It's like
Sure.
Oh. Well. That's disappointing.
When is it supposed to get in?
you got like 45 minutes.
Oh wow.
for its
Okay.
scheduled arrival.
Oh wow. We got here just in
have to go
time.
to Astoria.
Yeah. All right. So, well, no, that we're in Astoria now. Aren't
Yeah.
we?
Oh, okay. I thought
Yeah.
we were
To
getting
get it,
the
yeah.
manifest first.
Yeah, we gotta go to Astoria to get the manifest because the docs are here.
Yeah.
So, I guess in that case, we just kind of hang out for a bit and watch the big ships come in.
I think I'll just go and get us all some coffees and a tea.
I was gonna say it's like, well, I mean, it's probably getting towards afternoon. Anybody want like a corn dog or something?
I'll go for it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll grab the coffee and thank Howard and chew on a
Mhm.
corn dog or something and watch.
Yeah.
And people watch. Or
Yep.
I'll take the people watching. The corn dog, no. God, you people deep fry this to hell.
It's I mean, barely, honestly, is the thing, and maybe that's worse, honest. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say that's worse, but yep, more for me.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. You. As it gets closer, there's like a large truck pulls up the near the dock that has no logos on it for like a company or anything. It's just a large white truck, like loading truck. Not
that's
quite a semi,
suspicious.
just
Can I like nudge both of them and go, so, anyone else think that's incredibly suspicious?
Oh, wildly.
A white vehicle? Yeah. Anything black, white. Are they starting to load?
not yet.
Okay.
You got like 10 minutes before this. Like it shows up like 10 minutes before the boat's scheduled arrival.
So, how do we want to handle this?
Does anyone want to go and have a little chat with the driver?
Not now, I don't think. Because I kind of want him to be caught red-handed.
The driver?
As soon as the cargo is loaded up, I think we try and tail him out of town.
Well, I think this is the perfect time to. Oh no! Wait, no, never mind. You want to tail him?
Hey,
Well,
wait a second.
or
Or
how well do we know, like, I mean, if the driver isn't just if they're just a random driver doing a job,
mm-hmm.
we can kind of take his place.
We could. What about this? What if we cut his fuel line?
Well, I was gonna say, well,
God.
perhaps I pull upon the threads of fate once more, and we see what fun stuff we can do.
I look at Howard, I'm like, you really like messing with fate, don't you?
I love this. It's the one thing my mother gave me that I love the most. And obviously giving birth to me, but you know.
I was gonna say life is a very close second.
Yeah, that's
Very close second. I love my job.
well, it's definitely been a boon to us. No
Mhm.
mistake about that. So
Besides, it's much more fun when you can do this. I'll kind of just stick my hand out and start manipulating the
yeah,
truck.
that's true.
Yep.
This way we don't have to beat up anyone.
Okay.
I'm not sure what all these cards here are on, if they're discard or not.
I think most of them can be discarded by now.
Yeah,
I
can
think
discard.
this one up here is still Flo's card.
Oh, okay.
You were excited and then disappointed.
I was just like, oh, clubs. Ooh,
Okay.
nice.
No, not nice. We want bad cards.
Oh, we want.
I can put them at the front.
Oh, that's right.
One time we want
okay.
bad cards.
Oh, darn.
Okay. King last. 9 there. Right. It's not the best, but we'll
But
have
it
that.
Could be worse.
We hoped it would be worse. Can you imagine if it was King, good Joker?
God. Yeah, I'm just glad it hasn't popped up on
And at the same time, I'm going to manipulate Chase's deck. Because
Okay.
I can't do flows again. Because you've still got the card there.
Okay.
6. Ooh.
Nice.
Okay.
Ooh.
Hey, all right, we can
That's
work with
also-
this.
Okay. There's your card set.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a worry of that complication though?
Yep.
And I think that will be us as we wait and people watch.
So is your plan still to follow?
Our plan will be to see if the truck in any way, shape, or form gets messed up. If it doesn't, we'll follow. If it does, we will try and replace the driver with one of our own. I think.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So yeah, then they load up the truck. Everything seems fine. The driver's going to do one mechanical check before leaving.
Oh no.
And that 9 means that he does a good job. He knows that the truck is in perfect running order. And then he hops in the truck and he's going to start it up and start driving.
We'll follow.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna do basically an opposed check for whoever's driving for following him and whoever is and him attempting to notice if he's being followed, basically.
Okay. I will drive, and I will use this Queen of Spades to...
Yeah, and you're going to win this because
Yeah.
he's got 10 of diamonds. You got queened with a boon.
Yep.
So he knows your car's there, but he
Mhm.
doesn't. It's not like he assumes you're following him.
Yeah, just
Okay.
two cars traveling in the same direction. What are you gonna do?
Yep.
It doesn't click for him, I guess.
Yeah.
So yeah, driving down the road. I guess for my boon, is there any way for me to tell? Is this just like a normal courier kind of situation, or is this a company car driven by a company man?
It seems like it's a company car because, like, if it was a service, they would have, you would have
Yep.
the logo. You'd have UPS on the side or something. So
Yeah.
it seems like it's a company car. I mean, you have no idea knowing who drives this, but it's likely a company man. But
Sure.
as he gets into just like into the edge of Portland, he pulls off to use the restroom or something at a truck stop.
Excellent. All right, we will pull into the same truck stop,
Mm-hmm.
and as I park the car, it's like, okay, so how do we want to handle this?
Do we
He will
switch
have
him out?
incredibly good luck, so remember that.
Right. Um, we can try and snag the car now. We can try and ooh. If we've got a couple of minutes, maybe we can actually get the people out from the back.
Or we could smuggle one in.
Or we could swap someone. What do y'all think?
I'm in for the swapping or just taking out the driver and switching out.
We can do that. Honestly, if we swap out the driver, I say we also empty the back too. Because if we swap out the driver, that's putting us into a pretty risky situation. This is not a courier. This is somebody who works for him. So if he's working for him, then they know who he
that's
is.
right.
That's risky. I'm thinking if we can swap somebody out, maybe we can at least save somebody in this situation.
What if we use Flo's powers to confuse and disorient him, and we question him through that? If we have some sort of information about maybe what's going on, any ways in, potential couriers, then we could infiltrate easier.
True enough. So here's my other question, actually, and that dovetails nicely. We know who's doing this, roughly, and we know where they are. At what point do we just call in the cavalry and call it good?
When we have enough information, we know the weak points of the entire structural operation.
Yeah, but by the time we do that, they're gonna know we're onto them, and they're gonna be shoring those up real quick. I think it might behoove us if we've got DOJ on our side, right, Flo?
Yeah, they basically put it on us because they didn't want to deal with it, but
Well,
they
I
won't-
think the correction here should be we have one DOJ agent, but we don't know about the rest of them. For all we know, they would be in full knowledge of everything going on here.
Yeah, right now I don't know
Alright.
who to trust.
All right. Well, then, from what it sounds like, we need to get in there, and we need to just actually dismantle this place brick by brick if we have to.
Oh, can we not? I'd rather not have to
I'd
take
rather
down the
not
entire
either.
building.
Metaphorically, then. Metaphorically, brick by brick. We need to take out whoever's in charge, chop off the head, the rest will follow.
Oh, yes, of course. I knew you were talking about that.
So, at that point, what's the easiest way to do that? Frontal assault? Or sneak in and hope that they are wildly unprepared for 3 capable capers to pop out of some boxes?
Well, considering how incapable they have been overall, I would argue that they know of us,
Sure.
obviously, but they are not fully expecting us to make an attack move yet.
So how about this? What if one of us goes into the box, we swap somebody out. We the other two can question that person. The one who stayed in, or maybe even two of us can go in. We'll ride it out, and as soon as it is possible, we break free and start lighting stuff up. The other two can tail behind and maybe pretend like they want to enroll a kid in the school or something. I'm not sure.
Oh dear God. Children.
I know. Or we can all ride in, or we could all just tail and try and get in with the lie.
I mean,
I think the first plan would do best.
Okay. Flo?
is that the
Thoughts?
right in? Is that the right which plan? Like,
One of us swaps spaces with another one, and as soon as they pop the crate, we start wreaking havoc. The other two tail behind and pretend that they are students, or they are people who want to enroll a student.
Parents who want to enroll.
Yeah. What? Here's a question. We've got a little bit more information about this school. What kind of school supposedly is it?
It's like a
Like a boarding school?
like a boarding school for high school age students.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So, if we decide to go with that plan, the question is, who's in the box?
You.
All right. I mean, I'm fine with it. I just wanted to make that clear.
I mean, you have offensive capabilities.
I do.
We
that's
don't.
fair.
Okay.
Very fair.
Yeah. All right. Well, y'all can. All right. So I say we've got very little time at this point to go ahead and do this swap. So let's do what we got to do. So we'll go up to the truck and open the back door and.
So
Mhm.
immediate problem that you have to deal with
Yep.
is that truck has a big durable
Big old lock.
on
Yeah, I had a feeling.
You can try to break in, but you're going to be basically flipping against the resilience of the truck, which means it's going to likely win this first one by the manipulation.
Let's take a look here.
Yes, I forgot that king was there.
Uh,
I mean, you can always argue it with the complication king, but
Let's
do
take
you
a look
really
here.
want to?
I mean, we can. We'll be. I have a feeling like I know what that complication might be, but I
yeah.
can try and pop the lock with the laser.
Well, if the complication is that he comes out,
Mhm.
Flo, would you be able to confuse and disorientate temporarily?
Yeah, I'll do my best.
You have that 10 of clubs there, but that's another complication.
Look, this is a complicated plan that we are doing.
Might as well get the
Potentially-
complications out right now.
Yep.
I think Howard's just trying his best to
We're
make probability be as balanced as he can.
I think we're all just trying our best at this point, my man. So I am going to, I will try and use laser to fuck up the lock just enough to get myself in there.
It's going. I mean, these are we're matching kings. The
Yep.
only difference is the boon and complication, and I think that means he definitely, obviously, he's going to come out while you're doing this because it's going to take time to try to get through this.
Oh yeah.
And then I think the other complication is that the back of this lock, the back of this truck is obviously damaged.
Okay.
And I think that kind of takes care of both this, the boon
That works.
and so you hear the because it's like one of them outside restrooms where you gotta go get the key or whatever. You hear the door close, from where you parked the truck.
Mm-hmm.
And then you hear somebody, you hear him just like, "Hey, what are you doing?"
And I'm like, Flo, now.
And I kind of, well, I guess I didn't choose my position, but yeah, I guess I kind of step in front of him and just like wave a hand and try to have like a bit of fear and confusion in him.
Okay.
Okay, let me. Oh God.
Got that 10.
Yep. All right, so the 10 of clubs.
Okay. With the
Really
10 of
worried.
clubs, yeah, you do man. You'll get him confuddled and stuff long enough for you to be able to finish what you're doing, and he's not gonna know what you did. But Flo, he definitely sees your face before you get him. So he ain't like if he sees you again, he's going to know.
Okay.
Yikes. Okay.
Yep, that is definitely a complication.
Yep.
But I don't know that, or Flo doesn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, I open the back of the truck, and I'm guessing I see a whole bunch of big old boxes.
Yes. Yeah. So like wooden crates.
Okay. Yeah, I will. I guess there's like there's probably a crowbar back here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll boop, pop one open because that's the sound it makes when you open up a crate with a crowbar.
Definitely.
What a specific boop.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. There's two teenagers inside this crate.
Thank God they're in crates.
That's
Well,
good.
while Noel is doing that, I'm kind of like leading the driver to like a bench as they're just like out of it.
All right. I will go ahead and start lifting these children out of a crate. Are they awake?
Yes.
Then I will instead first ask them, "You all right?"
Yeah. Where are we? Who are you?
My name's Noel. You're just outside of Portland. I'm here to help.
Portland.
Now- Oregon, yes. And I reach a hand down to help them like get out.
Okay. Yeah. Do you help both of them out?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, okay.
no, 2 hands in, 2 hands out. There we go. What can y'all do?
Oh, you mean like caper stuff, right?
Yeah.
I have like a ice beam thing that I can't really control it, but it took
Okay.
me. The other kids is that they have tells you I have a sonic scream thing.
Ooh, nice. Hey guys, I have an amendment to the plan that is far more dangerous, but might work.
Are you going to try to weaponize these teenagers against them?
Yes. Well, not just these, but like there's how many more boxes are in there?
There's 2 more crates.
We've got a couple more crates. What if we all pop in the back here, and as soon as they open the doors, we go hog wild?
This is going to end very badly, seeing as he just said he can't control it. What if he hits us?
I didn't mean all of them. We ask them who has control, who doesn't.
And what if no one does?
Then we go back to the original plan.
And we ask if they even want to do this. They don't.
Well, no, look.
They're confused. They're scared.
Hey, kids, do you want to go ahead and fuck up the guys that did this to you?
You hear like muffled like agreement from the other crates, but then like the 2
We're
kids
just
in
leaving
front,
them in the crates.
the 2 kids in front of you are like nodding, like yeah. I mean, we'd like a little.
It's
chance to-
I'm not saying it's a great plan. It's a risky plan.
It is a objectively terrible plan, and I shame you for even thinking of it.
You may shame me, but we don't have a better one right now that doesn't involve continuing to leave children in harm's way. I didn't realize how young these kids were. We can't send these kids in there.
now.
Yeah, they're like
Not in a
15.
not in boxes, at least. If we're gonna send him in, we're sending him in there with a chance to fight.
Flo, how much longer does your ability last for?
Yeah.
You
GM.
probably have a couple more minutes of him being confused at most.
Yeah, let's if we're gonna
more
do
minutes.
this, we gotta do it now.
All right.
Pop
I'm
the
definitely
crates
popping the
open.
rest of the crates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At the very least do that.
Yeah. So yeah, I will start popping the crates. You two can decide. You two know my mind. If you guys want to, I mean, definitely. If you've got something else cooking, if you want to go back to the original plan, if we just want to like leave this guy alone and he shut the truck back up, and then
Put him in a crate.
pop him in a crate. Pop him in a crate.
Definitely okay with that.
Yep.
I'm a little uncomfortable using these kids.
Okay.
As
Okay.
human weapons, like what the
com-
government wants to do?
Completely
I
fair.
wonder why.
I was just throwing out an idea. I start popping the other crates open. Hey, how are we going to get... There's like 6... What is it? If there's 2 kids per crate, there's like... So we got like 10 kids here. How are we getting them home? Or anywhere?
So here's the thing. I mean, you talked about bringing in the DOJ. You now have plenty of evidence against them. And like, at some point, the government would rather burn an agency over this than look complicit by covering it up. And you have enough.
Fair enough.
You have enough evidence to definitely do that.
Fair enough.
I can try and put them in protection if that helps.
Well, I was honestly talking about the physical logistics of moving them from a truck stop and then 20 minutes outside of Portland to literally anywhere else.
Howard, would your dad be able to...
He would, as much as I hate it and detest it.
Well,
It's either that or like borrow this truck that we need to also use to like be evidence to schlep the kids back to the safe house.
yeah, we can bring him to our safe house. Like,
I mean, that's what I'm thinking.
We would have to either way.
Yeah, we're definitely hosting a pizza party tonight.
Oh god, did it have to be teenagers though?
It does. As I'm continuing to boop, open crates.
all right, so detour to the safe house, and then we do
Well, I'm
the
thinking
deed?
what we could do at this point, what GM was saying is that we could probably get like actual DOJ backing on this. Like we could get some reinforcements and go in strong. Because that would be beneficial if we went in with some like real hardware and we just assault the place.
It is not beneficial, however, if they also find out who we've been collaborating with to get information on these specific areas.
If they have a problem with it, they could have done the legwork themselves.
I don't think them enlisting the help of my father would class as a good turn.
Well, then let's go ahead. How about this? Let's put this guy in a box. We'll take all of the kids back to the safe house, and from there, maybe Flo can reach out to DOJ and bring him up to speed, and we can go from there. How's that sound?
Good as planned as
Possible.
any.
All right, let's do that then. So we take these children out of boxes and we put a man in a box.
Okay. So I'm assuming you're gonna use your car to pile some of it, but there's six teenagers.
Mm-hmm.
Plus the 4 of you. Your car is obviously not meant to hold 10 people.
So what I will do is I will drive the truck back because I am better with vehicles, so I can drive something that's a little bit bigger and more unwieldy. And any kids that don't fit in there, I will pile into my car. And if somebody wants to ride in the back of the truck to keep an eye on the guy who is beboxed, maybe that wouldn't be a terrible idea.
Best do Flo then for that.
Yeah, I was thinking that
Okay.
I'll just sit in the back and have my pistol out and
Okay.
just chill and watch him.
Then
Yeah.
Howard can ride with the children.
I'm going to be grumbling the entire way about how I detest children.
Yeah, you can. There's a big bench seat in that truck. You can fit 3 comfortably. 4 would be cramped, but
That's fine.
you could do that. So, but you'll manage to get everybody into vehicles, and you'll pull away, and you go to the safe house.
All right.
When we get there, you find all the teenagers traumatized as I've been telling them about my own abilities.
Oh no.
Put the fear of God in them, Howard.
Howard, did you call for like your father to bring like extra furnishings or anything? Or you like maybe like guards to watch the place? So that
When I get to the safe house, there's probably a direct connection to him there
oh yeah,
that I can use. And
Yeah.
I'll ask him very politely, with very passive aggressive undertones, to do so.
okay, yeah. So like within in the hour or so, like show up with like not fancy furnishing, but like some mattresses and stuff, so that there's places for people to sleep and lay down and rest for the time being.
That's a shout. Actually, does Flo actually know what my father is? Because I think only Chase found out, really.
Did it ever come about? I think right now I just know that we always get the hookup, and I'm like, you know what?
Yeah. I think you definitely have alluded to your father. I'm the only one that has, I think, been around for the specific like line being drawn between organized crime and su padre.
Yeah. I was just wondering, because if Flo, with her Department of Justice connections, finds out who my father is, she might want to bring him in.
I mean,
No, you know what? They gave me this job because they didn't want to do it. I use whatever resources I can.
yep.
And I don't know. So who doesn't
Exactly.
know?
Just mysterious people just keep showing up to give us stuff and protection, and you're like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm like, I
Yeah.
just have a very resourceful friend.
You know, what are you gonna do?
Yeah. I did the job.
All right, and then Vod, you reach out to the DOJ and start making other plans.
Yeah, I guess so. You know, I run out and grab some Chinese food or something for the kids. Oh, that sounds really good right now. I get some food, and you know, I feed the children, and I just kind of open up lines of communication with them so that they can talk about what's going on. I have them hold off on contacting their families just yet, because we still have to take down the people who did this to them.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I make sure to take down like testimonies and things like that.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
just
yeah,
sitting
yeah.
there in the corner brooding.
Yeah, and when the DOJ gets there, they're gonna want like an actual plan for going in and stuff, and somebody's calling to wake up a judge and all of that like fun stuff that like when they start to do things
Mm-hmm.
more properly.
Yeah.
So it'll take some time
Right.
to get everything organized, but eventually you'll have a plan, you'll have backup, and
All right.
All right.
Once more into the breach.
yeah, and which I think is a good thing to start on next time.
Yep.
So I think that's gonna be it for us today.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Ooh.
So we will sign out real quick. Starting with Flo, who are you, and where can we find you?
Cool. Yeah, this was a pretty intense game.
Yeah.
But I played Flo. My name is Gemma, but you can find me around Discord and Twitters as Kupo Knight. On Twitter, it's just replace the O with a 0. You can find me on Welcome to the Party on Saturday nights, streaming Adventures in Agni, and that's a D&D. It's a D&D stream with the all POC cast, and then you can find me here Sunday mornings, saving kids in crates. Yeah.
The
So.
worst Gashapon.
Oh no, that's horrible.
Oh.
But yeah, that's me.
Okay, and Howard.
I've been Howard. My name is Joseph. You can find me here on Sundays. Morning for you, for most people, afternoons for me. I'm also on the Nerds with Dice Discord and various other miscellaneous ones. And I'm not a part of anything else, really. I'm pretty boring. That's who I am.
And Noel.
My name is Chase. You can find me on Twitter at TQLoudly. You can find me on the sundry podcasts that I do. I'm the GM for Another Path, which is a theatrical take on a D&D actual play podcast. Everybody who is involved with that has been involved in professional theater at some point or another, so we definitely bring a lot of that to that. I am also on Shakespeare, which is a roundtable discussion podcast about Shakespeare. The next episode that is set to come out is about Measure for Measure, which is an unfortunately very timely show, and it's going to be a really, really good episode. We just recorded it last night. Other than that, you can also find me very occasionally on Crit Chat, which is a DM roundtable podcast where we talk about various things, and that's always a good time to record as well.
All right, yes, and I am Nudie Teddy. Thursdays you can find me also on Welcome to the Party for Millennium Nights, a Power Rangers inspired game that I run over there. You can find me on Twitter at Nerdy Teddy. And here on this channel, some more things are coming up. Obviously, Sunday mornings, starting 9 p.m. EST is this. We do have a Discord from if you want to know more stuff. And since the pod is back alive, there is a link in the chat if you want to join up to that Discord if you haven't already. Let's see. So next week, there will definitely, for sure, be some more streams, some prep streams for the Cyan Heroes game, Faded Milwaukee 95, because Monday, December 2nd, I will be sitting down with the amazing Capjack to go through the first one-on-one session for the characters. So we'll be learning about their character's birthrights, all the amazing things. That will be 8 p.m. EST. So that will be what we're going to do then. And then throughout the month will be some more. There'll be a little bit of delay because I'm going to PAX Unplugged. So there'll be a little bit of delay. But we're drumming out some of those. And yeah, everybody, thanks for watching. We are going to raid Majora's Rose.
Majora's Rose.
Ooh.
So we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
And we'll just...
Raid. Hurry up, raid.
There.